Hi guys, it's Jake at Canadian Cutting Edge, and it's time for another mailbag unboxing. And I'm going to use my G737 to open the bags. So let's take a look at the first bag. That's a nice big bag. I don't remember exactly what I ordered. So cut away from yourself and take a look inside. Ooh, I think we've got 4 different things in this bag. First, we've got this fella. This is my first HK knife. I got this at GearBest. It's got a nice magnetized box. That's HK Outdoors. Magnetized box. I don't know if that'll focus really well. You might be able to scan it off the TV. If you pause it, I guess. And that knife is this knife. This is a really unique knife. There's the key there. I won't spoil the complete surprise, but this key, that key right there, is used to effectively lock the knife through a hole up here so that the blade is locked. So it behaves like a locked knife, but is just a slip joint. So I don't know if technically you'd be able to get away with it or not in places where you have to have a slip joint knife. This might technically be in the gray area where you'd be allowed to get away with it. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the laws in your areas. This is not advice. I'm simply describing what this knife can do. I'm looking forward to this review a lot. Nice little knife. HK Outdoors. I'll put the model in the description because I don't know off the top of my head what the model is. I also got another SR Arnheims knife. Hopefully that focuses. This one comes in a soft nylon pouch. It's got the funky kind of new kind of look to it that might be old already. I'm not sure. Look at that blade. Sort of a tanto-ish front. Well, no, it's the opposite because it doesn't come up the other way. Big letters SR right there. Fills the hand. A little bit of jimping up here. It actually grabs half decent on the thumb. Locking knife. It's a liner lock. Locking right there, roughly about halfway. That's a cool, very unique looking knife. If you've seen another knife that looks like this, let me know what it is. Huge clip on it there, eh? Flipper. Set that aside. Carrying pouch. I'll put it back in there. Let's see what else we got. We've got, oh yes, this is a brand that I just found on GearBest. Baodanli, just above my finger there. Bayo Danley, perhaps. I'm probably butchering it. Terrible at languages. Bayo Danley. Paper comes out. Oop, that didn't flip. It's got a flipper. Little guard there. Very delicate liner lock there. It's very thin. Hopefully I can hold it like this so you can see it. See that? So it's a very weak liner lock. I'm sure that it's a very inexpensive steel. It says Bayo Danley on the blade itself. And this is supposed to be some Chinese coin in there. It's probably just the replica of a coin or some coin that's so terribly cheap that they can put it in there. Interesting knife. This is aluminum, this yellow area, the scale. nice little pocket knife, I think. We'll see when we go to evaluate it. And I'll do a review on it. And finally, another HK Outdoors. I never want to make a verdict on a brand unless I've seen at least 2 of their knives, preferably 3 or 4, before I can say that it's a good company or a bad company. Sometimes you can tell it's a bad company with the first one, but sometimes they make one terrible knife and other knives that are decent, so it's really hard to tell. You really do need to do multiples. Firing pin. It says firing pin there. I wonder what this thing fires. Is this a specialty tool for something? I thought it was just a knife, a multi-tool knife. See, there's your blade there for part of your multi-tool. And you got your bottle opener, screwdriver, tool there. You've got a bit of a file there, finger file. Something that acts like a Phillips screwdriver there. And you've got your cord cutter, seatbelt cutter there. I'm really interested in what this firing pin thing is. I don't want to put my thumb on it like this and push down. Have something shoot out on my thumb. I guess we'll have to wait to see what that is for a full review. And this bag comes from GearBest as well. It's another Ganzo. It is the G734 in orange. So this is the 733. That's the 734. Do you see any similarities? The only real big difference is the bolsters front and back on the 733 are not on the 734. It's just all G10. They're both, now this, I would call this a frame lock, or it really is a liner lock though, isn't it? Because it's the liner, but it's as thick there as a frame lock. Interesting. What would you call that one? I'll find out on my video what I call it, but this one's very clearly just called a liner lock. In orange. Nice knives. So tell me what you think of these knives. Which one do you like? Which one do you think is just a piece of garbage? Or which one do you have questions about? I will eventually have videos on all of these. But as you wait for those videos, remember, this is kind of firm still. Let's try it again. Remember, always cut towards your chum and not your thumb. Bye now.